Hey Taste Crew, Aaron here for beer tasting number 25. So this week, I wanted to try a beer that's not necessarily that strong or unique, kind of a fair weather type beer for those fair weather fans. Some of you folks, I got people in the neighborhood here that have, young children, young school age or younger, that probably still have play dates. And of course, the wife will plan a play date when there's a game on. And so the man of the house don't know each other, both have kids around the same age. And it's like, we have to kind of small talk, find common interests, those type of things. So, just like anybody else, you say, hey, you offer the guy a beer, right? You're like, hey Jim, so I got a beer fridge over here. What do you want to give her a try? And of course, Jim looks at the beer, and so this guy, he's just, kind of a normal dude, not like totally crazy into the craft beer world. He looks at a lot of the weird beer you have in here, and like sees one that he kind of recognizes. He might have heard on the radio, seen on TV, that type of thing, right? He doesn't want to embarrass himself, or pick one that he doesn't like. He figures, he generally likes beer, so he's gonna grab this one. So the beer he picks, it's the KFAN Sports Radio FM 100.3 Unfiltered Blonde Ale from Utepils. So this is I think a all-year beer on tap for sale in the stores by Utepils, and it's sort of a collaboration with KFAN Radio, which is probably the most popular radio station in the Twin Cities. Anyway, so I think a lot of people listen to this radio station. A lot of people are familiar with Utepils, relatively popular large brewery in Minneapolis. So, and this beer is sold in most stores that sell craft beer. You usually find it. So I wanted to at least have a beer that you could find to have in your fridge to offer somebody as a conversation piece. And so this is the one we're gonna try. And at least now you'll know after I taste this whether or not it's a beer that tastes good, because I haven't tried it yet. If you have, you're a better man than me. All right, so let's give her a taste. It's just like the guy grabs it and you're like, oh yeah, the KFAN beer, right? You watch that show? Yeah, meat sauce. He's a Todd, right? Like Chris Hockey. He's nuts. Yeah. Oh, you've seen his music. You saw his local concerts. How was that? Oh, you went to the concert festival that he helped plan last year, right? Oh yeah. You know who he is, right? Corey Cove, exactly. All the other dudes on that show. Mark Rosen, of course. So anyway, let's give her a taste. So it's, it looks like any other blonde ale. Since it's unfiltered, it might be a little hazier, a little less clarity than what you expect, from a blonde ale beer. But otherwise, let's give her a taste. Solid. Solid, smooth, clean, light tasting. Yeah, definitely a solid light beer. If you're, if you like any of those domestic beers that are on the lighter side, I think you would probably think this is an outright tasting beer. I wouldn't think there's no strange aftertaste or any sort of uniqueness to it. Solid craft beer, great beer for the game. I would say go out and buy it. Have a little conversation beer, craft beer in your collection. Anyway, I hope all of you have a great weekend. We'll see you next time.